I've been gone for a while, but now I'm back and I want to talk to you guys about what happened. So about 2 weeks ago, I uploaded my last video, and what really happened was I was actually getting ready to move. Like, I was getting my stuff out of Chicago and I was getting into St. Louis. And I'm not sure if you guys follow me on Instagram or Facebook or anything like that, but you guys should definitely follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So I'm gonna leave that in the description box below. All of that is I am Loyal, except for my Facebook, which is Robert Loyal. But basically what happened was, as I was moving, I was having issues as far as like packing up and stuff like that, and also fell off roads. Like, I was going home on a Saturday night and I fell off roads, and it was because it was snowing. I'm gonna be honest with you, it flash snowed. Like, the snow just came out of nowhere, and it started off as like rain, and then it got like really windy, and then the snow fell, and then it was just chaos from there, right? And as I was driving, I knew something was gonna happen. I started seeing like cars on the side of the road, and it was just like, oh gosh, you know. But as I was driving, I started losing control and stuff like that, and my brakes were like kind of bad or whatnot. And next thing you know, I was about to smack a car in front of me because that person almost made a complete stop, and I couldn't go left because there were people going left. There was people coming into left. I had to smack somebody else's car. So I ended up going right. And even though there was no damage and stuff like that, I came out pretty good. It was just kind of stuck in the snow, and I was just there, you know. And like everybody who gets into accidents, I called my insurance people in, and of course they were telling me that they were going to send out a truck and stuff like that. You know, that was actually hectic, to be honest with you, because like I was there. I think I got into that accident around like 5:30 at night, and they kept telling me they was going to send a truck. They kept saying they was going to send a truck. I don't know, maybe like 6-7 people came past, you know. But I want to talk about that a little bit later. Here's some of the clips that you guys missed if you aren't following me on Instagram. Alright, man, legitimately just got ran off the road. Well, I slid off the road because somebody driving in front of me during the snowstorm decided to make a complete stop. And, you know, with that, I had to maneuver out of it. And what's making matters worse is that, like, Roadside Assistance isn't coming yet. Like, they haven't sent me an ETA time. So, and I think this happened like maybe an hour ago, you know. And they still haven't sent me an ETA, so I'm just sitting here drove. You know, all these people driving by, there was like maybe 3 people that stopped and it was like, hey, I'll help you out this ditch. But one guy was like, he's going to pull my car from the front, which he doesn't want to mess my car up, but that's what he got to do. And then another dude was like, I have a brother with a truck, but he's going to need like $40, you know, to pull you out. And I'm like, bro, what? No, I have Roadside Assistance coming for free, but Roadside Assistance have not called me with an ETA time. What? And what makes matters so much worse is that the battery is slowly dying. My battery in my car is slowly dying. So I'm just sitting here waiting for somebody to come, or my battery is going to die and I'm going to be sitting here freezing in the snow. So as you can see, guys, things were like getting kind of dark. It got dark outside. There was people coming up to me. I think there was a total of like 12 people that came up to me, and each time they came up to me, they saw my truck and it was like, oh wow, you know. And it was kind of embarrassing because I'm a truck stopped on the side of the road, like it's whatever. And then it was a Ford on top of that, so it's just like whatever. But I say this to you guys because there's people that are actually watching out for you and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool seeing that there was people coming to my aid and stuff like that. But the insurance thing, man, look. Now, I want to explain to you guys what Progressive does. Now, I know a lot of you guys were kind of upset, and you guys were probably hitting up Progressive and stuff like that, arguing for me, which is cool because they did kind of drop the ball on that one. But what they were telling me was, one lady actually explained this entire process to me, which is Progressive actually doesn't have a truck, okay? What they do is they send out a dispatch. What happens is there's a list of like people who got tow trucks, and with that dispatch, it goes out to them. Now, the first person to respond to it is the one that gets the job, and it's the one that gets paid. At this point in time, on this exact day, everybody was getting into a crash. So anytime somebody sent out a dispatch, it would get generated to like a pool of people or whatnot that could not do it because they was already on these certain cases and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, I called somebody outside of Progressive and they were telling me that, you know, they were pretty much full up and there was nobody that can get to me at that point in time. So I was just pretty much stuck there. And it kind of sucks because, like, I knew something was going to go down. I probably should have got off at the exit beforehand, but I was just like, no, I'm going to stick going. I'm going to get there. You know, God is going to guide me. And he did guide me. He guided me to the safest way of getting off the road without hitting anybody, without causing further damage to my actual truck. But what I was a little upset about, and I'm not sure if you guys could, you know, see that during the actual videos and stuff like that, and I didn't communicate that as much to you guys, was that nobody from Progressive told me that until like 12 o'clock that night, that next morning. And it was kind of crazy because I was like, well, how come nobody would tell me what was going on? Like, I was looking for an ETA and I couldn't get an ETA because nobody was telling me that and nobody was picking me up. And that process was a little bit kind of wacky and screwy and whatnot, but that's just what you guys got to understand about this kind of process. It's just, they're not going to tell you right away that, you know, nobody's coming to get you. So I kept calling, and I kept getting, like, you know, these BS answers and stuff like that. At one point in time, nobody even answered, but it is what it is on that. So I stayed in the motel with my mom. The next day, we went back out there and they towed my truck up and then I got it fixed up. So hopefully you guys aren't that worried about me now because I made it back to St. Louis. I left Chicago and I'm back in St. Louis. That was like a 4.5-hour drive. But I'm back now. So on another note, I want to tell you guys that I'm open again. So now I'm back open. Now I'm back freelancing and stuff like that because this is what I do. This is what I came back to do. And so now that I'm freelancing, you guys can now hit me up and ask me on Instagram and Twitter and even Facebook. I'll take Facebook inquiries and stuff like that. But you guys can now hit me up and ask me for jobs and stuff like that. So if you guys need me to actually create a t-shirt design for you, just hit me up in my inboxes and stuff like that. Do not leave it in the comment section here because the comment section is really just for the comments, all right? So if you guys have anything to say about anything, leave comments there, but hit me up in my inboxes, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I already put this out here before. I'm going to say it again. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and I'll be able to take you guys' requests for anything like that, and we can work together and actually put together your t-shirt designs and stuff like that. I know you guys miss my t-shirt Tuesdays and stuff like that, and I miss it too. I might even bring it back, but this is just something that I wanted to extend out to you guys. I'm actually going to make another video about this, telling you guys kind of like the outlining the details of actually how I work and how we're going to work together and stuff like that. So if you like this one, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you're excited for me doing work for you guys and stuff like that, give me a thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up button, right? And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe because I do this all the time. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna start doing more, especially since now that I have all this free time and I'm actually freelancing and stuff like that. I'm gonna be doing a whole lot more. So go ahead and subscribe if you're new. Welcome to Loyalty. This is what I do. And don't forget to bell me so I know it's real. Belling makes sure that you know that the notifications are coming to you and stuff like that so you guys can catch it all. I know a lot of you guys binge watch me, but you definitely want to catch some of the new stuff that's coming out. So if you want to, go ahead and bail me. But with that being said, you guys, I got to get up out here. So stay amazing, stay creative, but above all else, stay awesome.